Alright, the name of the game is still undecided.
Undecided, okay.
Undecided. I drew a few sketches of how the game would actually look like. So, in the levels where you just post around posters, I'm thinking about separating the jobs. One can like paint the glue on the wall, and another can stick the poster there.
Okay.
And you basically control with your direction keys and jump with space. And O you can post, and P you can. Well, P depends on what level it is. It's a special move, I guess. And here, I used the suggestion for the star rating system, which shows your level progress. And as all of the star gets filled up, which means you completed the level, you can move on.
That's nice.
And once you get close, once one of the characters gets close to a wall, there will be a green area on the wall that will indicate what area you'll be putting the poster on. And you just click the posting button to post up the bills. And there will be non-posting areas that if you post on there, it will subtract points. And pretty much, it's just like, this can be a city or inside a mall or anything like that.
Very nice.
And for the second type, which is passing out CDs or little business cards, whatever, it's kind of the same concept as putting up the posters. You approach people on the streets, and once you get close to them, there will be arrows pointing at them, and you press a key to pass them the item. And since it's still the star rating system, and there will be obstacles like this dog chasing you over here. You either run away from them. If you run long enough, they'll give up, or you can just fend them off. Use P to attack or chase away the dog. And for the people, if you pass it to the wrong type of people, like cranky grannies or stressed office workers who doesn't want to listen to your crap, you'll have points subtracted, or they will attack you with a purse or a kind of handbag thing.
And just do the CD back at you like ninjas.
And here is another type of level idea, where basically all you're trying to do is actually get to the destination, which is the billboard, and you are navigating on top of the city. So you jump through the buildings and you try to avoid birds. And you can punch it away or slap it away, whatever. Those are like the annoying pigeons that flew on your window, so don't worry. And here, once you get on to where the billboard is, you get on the little thing where the painters stand on, and you move the billboard you move the thing with your direction keys to paint the whole billboard.
Nice.
And
that's a nice game level there.
And here's the powers. I'm not thinking about any fancy powers, just like retarded looking powers, which is like the poning poster slap, where you slap people with the poster you roll up in your hand, the bombastic bucket hit, where you hit people with your glue bucket, or probably the most often used, escape of epicness. And yeah, I'm still thinking about more awesome powers, but I'm not really sure, so I think right now these will suffice for a simple game.
Yeah.
And here's some of the pictures I found online. I'm thinking like there can be a Chinatown or some sort of thing. And here's downtown.
Oh.
I think the downtown should be really colorful and crowded. Like here's.
Is that Taiwan?
Shibuya. No, that's Shibuya from Japan.
Oh.
And more Japan. And this is Hong Kong, I think. This is Seoul or something. And here's probably the more rundown area of the city.
Oh,
God.
No, that's an island.
This is actually a picture of Hiroshima after the bombing.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Here's more like rundown places, ghetto places, and here's like more residential places. This is actually where my house is. More city look and apartments, single houses, and here's like the rural sort of place where it's less population and more plants. I don't think there will be much levels in there because after all it's about advertising.
Yes.
And there's not much people in there, but I think it will be funny if there's like side missions where you go and do little stuff there, and yeah, that's about it.
Great, excellent research, beautiful, wonderful presentation of your sketches. Your sketches are straight to the point. Let's go ahead and narrow things down. So let's go back to the drawings. Two things that strike me right on, right as problematic matter. Number one is the pigeon thing. I think the pigeon thing, let's go back to the pigeon. It has nothing to do with promoters. I mean, other than poop, yes, on it, but promoters really face a hard time from cops, like police or something like that, or maybe the light or something like that. I think pigeons and the dog, you can have the dog be a police dog. If you want to keep it a dog and an animal, it could be a canine, like like kill 9. It could be like K can stand for kill, So kill 9 or K9, and he's like a ferocious dog. That would be funny. I think this level, it's all right. I like this level, the billboard level. That's kind of interesting, definitely interesting. And handing out the CDs, let's go back one. Handing out the CDs is cool. I think we can make it really easy. Like we can have a character, you have green arrows pointing towards people to pass it. Yeah, you can have, again, someone who glows green means you can go ahead and pass to them a green glow. You can have a nice maybe glow around them. We can figure out what to do with having something around. We can render them, or we can attach an expression or a glow or particles that just go around them, and they can actually say, hey, these are the people that are hip or would like this stuff. You can go to them. If you hit a red person or a person with a different glow, you'll get less points. Something like that, maybe. And again, these are just simple ideas, but the idea is, I think the dog could be either replaced by a police person or a canine. Let's go back to the first one. I love this perspective. I like how it's first very narrow, very downtown-ish. You're probably not going to get away with a big street because there's not, you want to keep it maybe it's an alley of a downtown on stores. Like imagine the same picture you showed us, but basically that there's no road running through it, just like slap them together. So you can get kind of like the night market. I don't know if in the Taiwan, I've been there. It's amazing. Like there's stores that actually close at 6 and another whole market that opens up from 6 p.m. all the way to 6 in the morning. You have 24-hour shopping. It's just amazing. And then they have people if you're tired from walking, they massage and all that stuff right there, and you can sit down, and they have really beautiful stuff. So I'm thinking night market, really narrow alleyways that you can have two characters kind of post. Now my question is, how are we going to control two characters?
Well, actually, they'll go the same direction, and they'll stick pretty close together, so it's kind of...
We could do that, right? I think we could do that.
It's just having a little...
One has to be the main one.
Yeah, one is the main one,
the other one follows.
Is going to be the main one, and the
It really depends on what you want the other one to do, because, that would require some AI.
I think what we could do is, when we press the button, they just do one thing. One guy just goes, right? And then... So one guy is... What is he doing, the one guy?
The pink one is putting glue on the wall for the poster, and the other one's slapping the poster on.
Oh, so he glues first, and then the other guy slaps. Okay. So it's almost like one character, except they do, we double up.
It's like teamwork. Yeah.
Teamwork, yeah. I think it's if we play around with it, I don't want to get rid of one. I mean, I don't want to tell you one character. I think we can work it out by having one just glue, and then he moves on, glues another part, and the one behind him, which is the same character, not same character, a different character, but the same player, gets to just stick it. So you will be the pink person, who's the main one will be the pink person who glues, and then you move, and your friend just sticks it. You're the pink person. Yeah, and then I think that will work. That's my only thing. I love the star strategy. Again, you're trying to promote. I still love them together. I love the idea. I think that the only thing that might be missing is the final goal.